So hello friends, today we are going to discuss the vitamin C. Okay, so first of all, I have discussed the basic properties of vitamins. Okay, and it is a type of vitamin and it is basically water soluble vitamin. Okay, water soluble vitamin, and the chemical name of vitamin C is, I think you are aware from that, so it is the ascorbic acid. Okay, ascorbic acid, and another name of this is anti ascorbic factor. Okay, so if you see here, this is not ascorbic, this is the ascorbic. Okay, so it is also called the vitamin C. Okay, it is if you see the chemical structure of this molecule, it is six membered sugar derivatives. Okay, so so here we are saying the derivatives. Okay, so if you avoid from the derivative, what is the derivatives? Okay, so if you see suppose that this is the framework of the vitamin. Okay, it is the framework of glucose. Okay, in this, if you see here, this is the primary alcohol and this is the other OH, this is the H and this is OH. Okay, so you can easily draw the glucose molecule because these OH are the anti to each other. Okay, so here we named the derivatives, so you should be know about that. Okay, suppose that we replace this hydrogen from another group. Okay, so the properties of glucose will be changed here. Okay, depending on what you are adding here. Okay, so it is called glucose derivatives. Okay, so it is actually a glucose derivatives. Okay, so I think you will be remembered what I want to say. Okay, so another point is that if you see the structure of ascorbic acid, so in this molecule, two carbonyl is present here, two carbonyl, and this is the OH, this is the enolic keto enol tautomerism takes place here. This is CS, this is another CH. Okay, and it is joined to ether bond. Okay, like that. Okay, on the bottom CH2H will be present. Okay, so if you see here, this is the CH2H, two carbonyl and two hydroxyl group is present here. Okay, in this this group represent here keto enol tautomerism. Okay, by which this molecule shows the acidic properties. Okay, so why it shows the acidic properties? Due to presence of keto enol tautomerism in the ascorbic acid molecule. Okay, so it is the simple structure of the ascorbic acid, and in this keto enol tautomerism takes place, and this structure, if you are providing the higher temperature. Okay, then the higher temperature, or if you are adding the base, and this base may be either strong and base. Okay, if you are adding a strong base, suppose that you are adding NaOH. Okay, then this structure will be degraded. Okay, structure will be degraded. If structure will be degraded, then the chemical properties will be changed here. If you are giving higher temperature or you are adding NaOH, then the chemical properties will be changed. Okay, because structural arrangement will be changed here. Okay, so it is the basic properties of vitamin C. Okay, so another point is that regarding the vitamin C, if you see the this form, so this is the D form, this is the isomer in which D and L isomerism, this is the structure, and it represents the either D or L configuration. Okay, so it's D ascorbic acid. This is the L ascorbic acid, and if right hand OH will be present, that it shows the what D. Okay, so D ascorbic acid is here. D ascorbic acid is inactive. Okay, is in inactive form. So why it is inactive? Because the orientation will be different here. Okay, so in biological, suppose that any, because vitamin C shows the several types of function, biological function. Okay, so if it interact with any receptor, biological receptor, suppose that here. Okay, so the its orientation will be 3D. Okay, because this receptor is the protein. Okay, in this amino acid, the chain of amino acids found, and here if you see this here functional group will be present. This is the tertiary or quaternary structure of proteins. Okay, so your structure will be uh, if D ascorbic L ascorbic acid, then it will interact, okay, effectively, otherwise it will not interact. Okay, so D ascorbic acid here act as a non-functional because orientation will be different as compared to the receptor. Okay, and in as compared to L ascorbic acid is the favorable for interaction with the receptors. Okay, so it is the basic how why D L ascorbic acid is inactive while the D ascorbic acid is non-functional or inactive. Okay, so it is the simple logic behind that. Okay, so metabolism, if you see the in metabolism, are you are okay, so metabolism, suppose that this is the L ascorbic acid here, this is the L ascorbic acid. Okay, suppose that you are oxidize. Okay, it will oxidize if in the presence of oxygen, it will oxidize into dihydroascorbic acid, dihydroascorbic acid. Okay, and if you are adding here, suppose that if you are adding water, then it is converted to diketo, it is converted to in 2,3 diketo gulonic acid, 2,3 diketo gulonic acid. Okay, so if you see in this, so this further convert to oxalic acid, COH. Okay, and it is the active form, and it will interact with biological system. Okay, so two form here, if you see here, two form, either L, this is the L ascorbic acid, dihydroascorbic acid, as well as 2,3 diketo gulonic acid. ठीक, so two form is, this is the active form, while it will act as a 2,3 diketogulonic acid, it is the inactive form. Two form, this one is the active form, and it remains as inactive. Okay, so it is the simple metabolism of ascorbic acid. Okay, and this is the biochemistry point of view. Okay, so if you talk about the function, if you talk about the function of vitamin C, then there are several functions of vitamin C. So step by step we will discuss here. First point is that it, the main function of vitamin C here, either in oxidation or reduction, okay, it help in the oxidation and reduction in the chemical reactions, in the chemical reactions. Okay, so first point is we will discuss here, it can takes place in the collagen formation. Okay, so collagen formation, how it will takes place. So if you see here, vitamin C actually before in vitamins lecture, I think I will discuss the vitamin takes place as a coenzyme, means it acts as a coenzyme. Okay, so here it acts as a coenzyme first of all. Okay, and this act as a coenzyme here to proline, actually here will be proline hydroxylation. Okay, hydroxylation and lysyl hydroxylation. Okay, these two chemical steps takes place in the collagen formation, in which it acts as a it uh, it acts as a coenzyme here. Okay, and it initiates the proline hydroxylation as well lysyl hydroxylation. Two enzyme takes place here. This is the proline hydroxylase, and here lysyl hydroxylase. Okay, so these two, proline and lysyl, is the actually it is the amino acid. I have discussed the amino acid types, so you can take help from that lecture. Okay, so in this it acts as a coenzyme. So here collagen formation is the main function of vitamin C. So next point is the bone formation. Okay, so if you see here, the second function is the bone formation. Okay, so if you see in this, since bone tissue, if you see the bone tissue, then several biomolecules like that, organic matrix, collagen and calcium phosphate, organic matrix, collagen and phosphate, okay, are present. Okay, so in this bone formation it also help, okay, for these component formation. Okay, so it also acts as a bone formation. Okay, the next point, if you see here, it also takes place in iron, and it is my third point is that iron and hemoglobin metabolism. Okay, hemoglobin metabolism. Okay, so in this, how it can work here. So it actually it enhance the absorption capabilities, enhance the iron absorption by the iron absorption. Okay, so and it mainly iron absorption will be takes place here ferrous form. Okay, this is the ferrous, this is the ferric. Okay, so here only difference is the oxidation state. Okay, so it is third point. And fourth point, if you see here, it also help in the tryptophan is the amino acid. Tryptophan, it is the tryptophan. If you see structure of this, is the aromatic heterocyclic amino acid. Okay, so tryptophan metabolism. Okay, so it also help in the tryptophan metabolism. Actually it since tryptophan metabolism can takes place by the conversion of tryptophan to hydroxytryptophan. Okay, hydroxytryptophan. Okay, and hydroxytryptophan is further converted to serotonin. Okay, serotonin. Okay, so in this this vitamin C is involved here. Okay, so it also involved in the initiation of this tryptophan metabolism. Okay, so next point, if you see tyrosine metabolism, it also help in tyrosine metabolism. So tyrosine is another amino acid in metabolism. Okay, means tyrosine metabolism. What is the term metabolism? Okay, so I actually we want to discuss, but here we will discuss it is the two combination, either two processes involved in metabolism, either it will be anabolism or catabolism. Okay, so in this I think construction means tyrosine metabolism. So vitamin C here initiates this. Okay, so okay, so actually oxidation of para hydroxy phenyl, he actually it the one chemical process name is para hydroxy phenyl pyruvate, para hydroxy phenyl pyruvate to one chemical name is homogenistic acid. Yes, homogenistic acid. Okay, so here vitamin C is involved. Okay, so with the help of here vitamin C, it is converted to homogenistic acid from para hydroxy phenyl pyruvate. Okay, so by which acts as a enzyme here. Okay, acts as a coenzyme here. Okay, so if you see, it also involved in the folic acid metabolism. Okay, so it convert the folic acid to ap- folate form. Okay, tetrahydro, it is chemically, it is the structure of this, and if you see the IPAC name, then tetrahydrofolate, it is the tetrahydrofolate. Okay, so here it will help here in the metabolism of folic acid. Okay, so it is the main function of vitamin C. So if you see here, okay, some minor function of vitamin C also takes place, like synthesis of corticosteroids, okay, corticosteroid synthesis. Okay, and another is, it is strong antioxidant, it is a strong antioxidant. Okay, and it is also used as preventive action on preventive action on contract diseases, on contracts diseases. Okay, so it also involve the main vitamin C here, it is a strong antioxidant. Okay, so it also act as a antioxidant, it is also used in the biochemistry or organic chemistry in the UV analysis. Okay, as a standard. Okay, so it is the main function of vitamin C. Okay, so deficiency, if you see here, deficiency of vitamin C, so we will talk about the deficiency. Okay, now vitamin C. Okay, so first is when deficiency of vitamin C takes place, then is spongy and sorghums. Okay, spongy and sorghums. Okay, it is the symptom arises when deficiency of vitamin C takes place. Okay, your gums will be spongy and sore type. Okay, patient may be anemic. Okay, the third is swollen joints. So there are several types of joints is present in your body, so on that points joints will be swollen. Okay, like inflammation type. Okay, blood vessel will be fragile sorry for that, fragile blood vessels. Fragile means, fragile is the word in which there will be cracking types. Okay, means it will be break type. Okay, so it is the symptom, means it is the symptom arises when vitamin C deficiency takes place. Okay, so blood vessel will be fragile. Okay, next point is that delayed wound healing. Okay, delayed wound healing. Okay, wound healing means it can takes place in the blood clotting. Okay, so toxicity की बात, so it is the main function deficiencies of vitamin C. Okay, and toxicity की बात करोगे, so it is not toxic, but it's one dehydroascorbic acid is toxic. oxy dehydroxy dehydroxy ascorbic acid. Okay, this ascorbic acid, okay, it will toxic for your body. Okay, and because and the other is, since 2,3-diketogluonic acid converted to oxalic acid, so there will be possibility of formation of oxalate crystal, and these oxalate crystal can be converted to stones. Okay, so in sometimes kidney stone there will be chances of kidney stones. Okay, so it is some toxic effects of vitamin C. Okay, and the one remaining point is RDA. Okay, recommended diet alliance की बात करते हैं तो 60 to 70 mg is sufficient for human beings. Okay, and in the pregnant women there will be amount much more from these values. Okay, so thank you for this. Okay, so it is the my lecture on the vitamin C. I think it will be in the fair. Okay, so please